Hey, coming at you. Just got out of September 5th as the um, mystery movie at my local Regal. After it just got nominated for Golden Globe for Best Picture today. A couple other things. I have to look again at the list, but um, hadn't seen this one on the radar. Hadn't known what to expect. Looked it up today because of people on line talking about that this might be the movie between a couple other choices in the mystery movie. So I looked up what it was, saw the cast, was totally impressed by the cast. Um, the theme, obviously super heavy, and especially I knew would be pretty controversial in light of everything that's going on today in terms of protests and war and Israel and Palestine and the sides and the especially Syria falling yesterday and the Assad government and everything. There's a lot wrapped up in this right now in my mind as a history teacher. And when I first saw what it was about, I was like, geez, didn't Spielberg cover this with Munich, which is the story of the terror hostage crisis and the Olympics in '72 at Munich. So I thought, this is just covered ground. We've done this before, but it is wow. Again, these videos are me taking a few minutes to process right after I saw the movie, so I'm processing a lot. It was wow. What I'm tying this in my mind. My mind is racing through a lot of films I've seen recently about the 1970s. And again, this was the years I was born. So, when I was born, a lot was covered about, say, World War II in the 50s and through the 80s. You're looking at that. And a lot of Vietnam movies came out when I was coming of age. And now I'm almost 50. And we're looking back at the decade I was born in, because now it is ancient history for most people. 50 years old, so this is a really intense film. There's a lot going on. But it's also a film about media studies, and I guess I'll go with that. In the same way that what I loved about Saturday Night was the invention of how Saturday Night revolutionized TV in the 1970s by creating what it did as a juggernaut of pop culture and humor, and gave us how to look at comedy within the American sense, taking kind of Monty Python's page from England and bringing it to the United States and creating a sketch comedy that would give us name a name, name a sketch, as we reach the 50th anniversary. And that's why I love Saturday Night. It was done in real time. It was done to show us just in this one brief instance of a window, TV was revolutionized. And this was the same. It was, in this day, September 5th, 1972, TV was revolutionized. The way we viewed the world was revolutionized. We had obviously been watching Vietnam live on television and all the other events that were unfolding. But this was not a war. This was an Olympics. And it was broadcast on television, live, real time. Basically built the careers of Peter Jennings, built what I learned from a couple things to the film. First time the word terrorism was used, and obviously that hit hard, having, grown up post all this, where that was what we heard in the 80s, the 90s, and then culminating, obviously, 9/11. I kept thinking about, Saturday Night, September 5th, my entire life has been shaped by these news events. Argo, name a movie about the 70s. Licorice Pizza, Dazed and Confused. Pick a movie. And my life is a product of these films, about what the story they're trying to tell. And of course the films that came out of that decade too, that are amazing films. The 1970s, New Hollywood era, pick a film. Godfather, French Connection, Patton. I don't know. I can't even go there because I'm running out of time. But just, it's a very heated film. It's a very politically real film at the moment in time, and it's going to give you a lot of feelings. But wow, is it well written? Wow, is it well directed? Wow, is the way that they frame this film from the perspective of a TV camera and journalism. Everything that built the modern sense of media, sports becoming news, news becoming sports, pop culture becoming news, everything Network was saying when Network was created. Wow. I understand you're going to have feelings going into it. Understand it's going to bring up a lot. Understand it's intense. But it's a great perspective on the news and media and events and history and our modern world, shaped by the 1970s. Sorry, this has gone into a 6-minute-ish review. So September 5th, go see it. Know it's intense.